Good morning. How you doing, guys? Hope you're doing all right. Can you hear me? Can see flat. Yeah, I bought it a couple of months ago. Since I am a teacher, I can afford this kind of. No, I'm just kidding. With the 10%, exactly with the 10%. Yeah, you know, being a teacher made me rich. Okay, so welcome to a new session again. Uh, empezaron sus buenas tallas en el chat. Yeah, in the previous lesson, we were discussing about, if I don't mistake, si mal no recuerdo, we were talking about for and against essays. You correct me if I don't remember well. But today we need to deal with a little bit with the grammar of this unit. So we're going to be talking about imperative forms and future progressive in English. All right. Give me a second. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sharing my screen right now. Okay. We are right here in the chronogram this week from the 10th to the 14th of May. Unit 2, Society and Media, for and against essays. Yeah, that's the functional contents. Newspapers and television, that's the lexical content, and the grammar content or the structural content are imperatives and future continuous. So we're gonna start dealing with imperative forms in this case. Imperatives is just, I guess it is something that you have studied before in secondary school or primary school, maybe, I don't know. But we got different uses of the imperatives, okay? And the first function or use of the imperative forms in English is to give orders, commands, and so on, like in the army, or for example, when you want to, if you got a position of authority, you normally may give orders or commands, like wake up, wake up now, or sit down, or and so on. And the structure, the grammar structure is basically the verb in the infinitive, in the verb infinitive. So it means that verb infinitive, usamos el infinitivo sin el to. Saben que todos los verbos tienen forma infinitive, como to wake up, to watch out, to eat. So we get rid of to. We leave it like that, without to, and then we can use an object. Entonces la estructura sería verb infinitive plus object, como en el caso, digamos, de don't touch me, for example. Um, what else? And we can combine, for example, the verb infinitive verb with more adverbs, for example, adverbs of place or time, etc. Adjectives also we can combine the verb with the adjective too to form the imperatives, and also we have the affirmative and the negative form. All right, with the negative form we basically add don't or do not plus the verb in verb infinitive. Don't touch me, again the same example. Don't panic, don't eat, in this case too much, and so on. We can also use imperatives to warn people, like advertencias, or to forbid something, como forbid es prohibir, cierto, or prohibit certain action, like watch out with the dog, or for example, don't get closer, don't trespass, etc. Don't touch the fence, and don't step on the grass, for example. Don't step on the grass, or don't step on the lawn. No pisar el césped. Don't step on the lawn, and so on. Also, we use imperatives to give advice. Okay, it's normally the intonation is very important, of course. When we use the imperative, it's not the same when we, because sometimes it may sound like an order. So in this case, we need to combine the intonation with the structure, right? Don't panic, don't eat too much, don't smoke, don't, right? What else? Imperatives to, in this case, provide instructions, which is, for example, in the manuals, when we buy a new device, for example, electronic device, and we read the manual, we see a lot of instructions, which is not the same as a command, right? Go straight ahead, for example, when we provide for when we give directions, we're giving instructions, go straight ahead, turn left, take the pill after a meal, in this case, it says, or take the pill every 8 hours, and so on. Or, for example, open the lid, turn on the computer, instructions in general. And for requests, imperatives for requests. For example, please, in this case, we add the word please. It's polite in this case. Please don't go. Please reconsider, or leave me alone, or let me alone, please, etc., etc. I remember the video, but I'm not gonna tell you about the video. It was an old thing, leave Britney alone, I remember, many years ago. But it's basically using imperatives in this case. Good. So far, so good. Any questions, any comments about imperatives? All good? Okie dokie. Thank you, Valentina. All right. So let's move on. More of the same thing, Now you can see the difference between the different, in this case, columns. The infinitive, as I told you, In this case, the original or the root infinitive in this case is to be, to do, to eat, to drink, to all the time. Then it's called the base form. You know, base form of the infinitive is the verb without to. Okay. Also called as bare infinitive, que es como el infinitivo como desnudo, es el bare infinitive, que es lo mismo que el base. All right. Ya sacamos el to. Después tenemos, ¿cierto? Que el affirmative imperative, it looks exactly the same. No se ve como igual, right? Pero cuando se interpreta no es lo mismo, ¿ok? Pero por ejemplo, to do es hacer. Do podría ser, por ejemplo, I do. Yo hago. Eso necesita base form. Y cuando lo uso el imperativo, do, es haz esto. Do it. Hazlo. So the interpretation in Spanish in L1 is en la lengua 1, ¿cierto? It's not the same. Se ven parecidos, pero no se interpretan de la misma forma. And negative imperative in this case, don't do it. No lo hagas. Don't do it. Okay? So that's why it is important to understand the difference among the columns in this case. To eat, comer. Eat podría ser you eat, tú comes. Con el base form. Affirmative imperative sería drink this, bebe esto. Drink it, bébelo. Don't drink, no bebas. You're gonna drive, don't drink. All right? And so on. No questions, no comments. If there are no comments, let's do some exercises. Oh, qué bonito mouse. All right. Imperatives in negative, positive and negative. Okay, let's do this one. Qué bonito computer. Yeah, entonces. Dice, fill in the gaps with the correct words from the box. Some of these imperatives are negative. So we got the verbs tidy, haul, be, shut, dry, stay, help, take, buy, and turn. So the idea is to, okay, yeah, we got in this case, a sign indicating negative form, negative, negative. There you go. In this case, we need to complete number one. So what are your suggestions, guys? Be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay, I'm gonna read the chat. Don't be. Don't be, don't be. All right. More suggestions? Thank you, Paula and Valentina. Exactly. It's don't be afraid. We're gonna check at the end anyway. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Yo voy a poner lo que usted me diga. Don't be afraid. Number two. The bus to school. The bus to school. Tidy the bus. Call the bus. Be the bus. No, eso ya está ocupado el be. Shut the bus. Drive the bus. Stay the bus. Help the bus. Take the bus. Buy the bus. Turn the bus. Fran says take. All right. Paula says yes. Yes, take, I assume. Times 3. So take. Right. Any other opinion? Okay, let's type take the bus to school. All right. Number 3. Too fast. In negative, it says. Too fast. Don't turn too fast. Don't buy too fast. Don't help too fast. Don't drive, Valentina. Okay. Right. Any other opinion? Don't drive, Fran. Don't be Toretto. Don't be Toretto. Don't be too fast and furious. Don't drive. I agree with that. Don't drive too fast, Toretto. Toretto. All right. Number 4. A taxi, please. Taxi. Turn a taxi, buy a taxi. Too expensive. Take a taxi. No, yeah, tagubao. Help a taxi, stay a taxi, drive a taxi, drive tagubao. Call Scarlett, call Paula, call Valentina, call Fran. All right. Call a taxi, please. Call Uber. Yeah, why not? Very good. Down the music. Down the music. Call down, not a work call. Shut down the music. Stay down the music. Help down the music. Turn. Yeah, Fran, turn. Paula, same. Valentina, shut. Scarlett, turn. All right, turn or shut. Yeah, there's a difference, you know. Turn down the music is como baja la música, pero shut down the music como apágala. You know, that's turn mejor. All right, let's type turn. Turn down the music. Bájale por favor la música. All right. Negative, a new laptop. Don't something. Don't tidy, don't shut, don't stay, don't help. A new laptop. Don't buy. Okay. Fran, don't buy. Nicole, don't buy. Paula, don't buy. Valentina, don't buy. Scarlett, buy. Don't buy. Very good. Don't buy a new laptop. Excellent. Number 7, your room before you leave. Your room before you leave. Shut your room. Nicole, shut. Paula, tidy. Valentina, tidy. Fran, tidy. Tidy. Nicole, tidy. Tidy. Well, everybody understands tidy, I guess. Very good. So tidy your room before you leave. Maybe what is a good synonym to tidy? Anybody? A good synonym? Clean up, Paula. Very good. Excellent. Clean up your room. That's a typical thing your dad or your mom says, you know. Clean up your room, you mess. Well, that was my case. Yeah. So number 8. Me in the garden. Me in the garden. Let me. Scarlett, help. We got 3 left. Help me in the garden. Stay me in the garden. Shot me in the garden. No, that's it. I mean, no more options. Help me, same as Scarlett. Help me in the garden. Yep. Help me in the garden. Yeah, probably you're, I don't know, like working in your garden, like gardening or doing something with your flowers and stuff like that. Help me in the garden. Ouch. My back. Okay. Number 9, the door. We got two options. Now shut. Now shut. Shut the door. Yeah. You know, the shut is a very interesting verb because we can combine it with different things, you know, like shut the door or shut up or shut down the computer or yeah, shut down is the word, you know. Remember saying shut up the door. Shut up the door. Yeah, shut up the door. It's talking too loud, you know. Shut the door. There you go. Yeah, those are slips, se llaman en English, como cuando uno se equivoca así. Se le llaman slips en la jerga. Number 10, so we got the last example in negative. Stay. Stay, right? Yeah, it's the only one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, stay. Don't stay out too late. Oh, that's another typical thing. My mama told me, it's like, don't stay out too late. Don't stay out too late. Yep. Saying don't stay. Very good. Nice job. Let's check. No se confíen con estas páginas porque de repente están todas buenas y dice mala, mala. ¿De dónde? It's okay. Perfect score. Okie dokie, guys. Good job. Excellent. No comments, no questions about imperatives whatsoever. Is it clear as the waters of Mapocho River? Yep. Excellent. Okay. We're done with this part, and now we're gonna deal with future progressive. Future progressive is right here. El futuro progre. There you go. Okay, so we got our progressive future right here. Future continuous tense. So we got the structures or the formulas. We got the uses, you know, different examples, the different time expressions. But basically, the future continuous tense, it is used to describe, for example, interrupted actions in the future. Like, for example, when you come tomorrow, in this case, when you come tomorrow, they will be playing tennis. So we're talking about two actions in the future, like a continuous action, like they will be playing tomorrow from 11 to 1, for example. So when you come, they will be playing tennis. You see, so we use the future progressive to describe an ongoing action that will be interrupted. Yeah, of course, la primera frase que dice when you come tomorrow, it's in the present tense, okay? But the ongoing action, como la acción continua, es el they will be playing tennis, que va a ser interrumpido por la otra, right? Another use in this case of the future continuous or progressive is to express actions in progress at a specific time in the future, which is similar to the previous one, but in this case, there's no interruption. Again, it says at 12 o'clock tomorrow, we will be having lunch at school. So in this case, we're talking about specific time in the future. Y decimos que vamos a estar haciendo esa hora. Una acción que está en progreso. We will be having lunch at school. All right. Pues mañana a las 12 vamos a estar almorzando ya. Así que va a llegar muy tarde esa hora, muy temprano. And so on. To refer to actions that are happening now and expected to continue in the future. For example, unfortunately, sea levels will still be rising in 20 years. A scary view of the future, anyway. But it's true. So unfortunately, sea levels will be rising in 20 years because, the climate change phenomenon, and also the greenhouse effect, and the polar, in this case, layers are still melting. So sea levels will be rising inevitably, right? Um, unless we, in this case, reduce the carbon footprint, in this case, or the production of carbon. Otherwise, we we will see some islands disappear in the future. Some coast also disappear. What else? Um, to ask questions politely about the future, like, will you be bringing your friend to the party tonight? It's not the same as, will you bring your friend? Como, will you bring your friend? It's when you say, will you be bringing your friend? It's more polite. It's more formal, right? Another use of the future continuous in this case is the emphasis of future plans and intentions. He'll be coming to visit us next week. He'll be coming. You can say he'll come. He'll come to visit us. He'll visit us. But when you say he'll be coming to visit us, it's like more um, intensive in this case, the confirmation. What else? Oh, to describe the atmosphere in the future, for example, when I arrive at the party, everybody will be celebrating and some will be dancing. Cuando yo llegue, seguramente todos van a estar haciendo tal cosa. When I arrive at the party, everybody will be celebrating and some will be dancing. Description of the possible future in this case. And to express parallel actions or series of parallel actions in the future. For example, she will be watching TV and he will be cooking dinner. So yeah, I imagine a future and then I say, 2 people, 3 people will be doing such and such thing. And so on. Also, we got the structure in this case, which is the grammar formulas and stuff. We already studied some of the uses, the functions of in this case of the future continuous, but now the forms. The basic structure is subject plus will plus be plus gerund, or the present participle, que es el verbo con ing, es lo mismo, ¿cierto? Present participle, verb with ing, or the gerund, son todo lo mismo. Son 3 formas de referirse a lo mismo. I will be singing in the concert tomorrow, ¿cierto? It's another example. Siempre va a ser will be plus ing, always, ¿ya? Con el, en este caso, con el pronombre que sea, siempre va a ser will be plus gerund. Negative form, subject plus will plus not plus be plus gerund. I will not be singing in the concert, for example. And the question form was will plus subject plus be plus gerund in this case. So we switch the order with of the subject and the auxiliary verb will. Will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? Will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? And finally, we can add more time expressions to at the end, like the rest of the sentence, at the end of the sentence. Time expressions like next week, which should be in this case very specific. You know, very specific time expressions. Next week, 5 p.m. tomorrow, next time, next week, in the future, at this time next Friday, next year, at this time tomorrow, and so on. Okay. Um, Tonight, for example, in 20 years, next week, etc., etc. But specific time expressions in this case. Uh-huh. Any questions about the use of future continuous, or questions about the form, about the formulas, about the examples? All good? It's all good? I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Wait a second. 9:23. We got still got time. We still got time. So we can do some exercises. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's check out this one. Future continues. Yeah, okay. I got it. Oh, hold on. All right, let's do this one and we finish the class. Future continuous positive. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, I blah, 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 work in my office. And we can check it right away. Any ideas, any suggestions for this sentence? At 3 o'clock tomorrow, a las 3 mañana voy a estar trabajando en mi oficina. Una cosa así. I'll read you in the chat. Paula will be working. Interesting. Any other suggestion besides Paula? Or everybody agrees with Paula? Fran agrees. Times 3, times 4. All right, so let's. I'm gonna type this one and check. Elias that will be working. Check. That's right. Very good. You got it, ladies. Number 2. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, you on the beach. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, you on the beach. I always get confused with lie and lie. They're similar. I guess this one is lying. You're right. The point is that the ing form is similar but not the same. Will be lying. Exactly. Lying and laying, 2 different things. So if it's at 3 o'clock tomorrow, you will be lying on the beach. Very good. That's the idea. Fran will be lying, Paula will be lying, etc. You know, be careful with laying because laying is a different thing. You know what I'm talking about. Laying eggs, for example. And so on. There are more meanings to that. Laying eggs on the beach, like a turtle. Yeah. Find it cute anyway. It's like kind of cute laying eggs in the beach, like a turtle. It's cute. All right. Check. That's right. That's right. Number 3. At 3 o'clock, he waiting for the train. 3 o'clock, he waiting for the train. Any ideas? Come on, guys. We got 3 minutes left. We can do this. Then you can return to sleep. Paula will be waiting. There you go. Valentina will be waiting. Fran will be waiting. All right. I agree with you, ladies. Will be waiting for the train. There you go. In this case. Hello, hello. ¿Me escuchan? Yo me caí, parece. Ahora sí, sí, yo me caí. Sí, me saqué la mugre virtualmente. Y ahora sí volví. Sí, me dijo un moretón ahí. Como el tarro. ¿Se acuerdan del tarro? Me saqué la virtualmente. Me caí como el tarro. All right. Check. Yeah, she will be shopping. She will be shopping. Number 5. At 3 o'clock tomorrow. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, esta está botada de fácil. 3 o'clock tomorrow, ¿qué va a estar pasando? Mira, a las 3 supuestamente en el ejemplo. Any ideas? Daniela will be raining. There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. It'll be raining. It'll be raining. Perfect. Good job, Daniela. Number 6. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, we get ready to go out. Any ideas? Uf, nos pasamos ya de la hora. Ya, si nos apuramos, esto sale al tiro así. Any ideas? We'll be getting. Exactly. We'll be getting. Ready. Perfect. Number 7, 3 o'clock tomorrow. They will be meeting. Excellent. Will be meeting. Good job, guys. Good job. At 3 o'clock tomorrow, he'll be studying. You're awesome, ladies. Check, correct. 3 o'clock tomorrow, she. I think at this point you got it. Ya saben, ya tienen todo ya. She'll be exercising. There you go. Easy peasy for you, ladies and gentlemen. Así que gentlemen, no, not todo mundo. At 3 o'clock, I 3 o'clock I will be sleeping. I'll be sleeping. There you go. Good job. Good job, people. You're the best. You're the best. So no questions, no comments. Everybody understood pretty much the future continuous plus the imperatives. Crystal clear. All good. It's all good. Excellent. So thank you for coming to the class today. See you tomorrow. And have a great day. Keep on sleeping. Bye. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Ciao.